Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going on a super fun adventure, a delicious journey through 12 traditional Chinese desserts. Get ready for a sugar rush because things are about to get seriously yummy. Chinese desserts are so fascinating to me, you guys. They have this incredible history, often made with ingredients you find in nature, and they can even have secret meanings and symbolism baked right in. We're talking centuries of tradition in every bite. From chewy mochi to delicate pastries and creamy puddings, Chinese cuisine has a little something for everyone. I'm so excited to share some of my absolute favorites with you. Are you ready to explore the world of sweet treats with me? Let's get started. First up, we have a dessert that needs no introduction, the iconic fortune cookie. I mean, who doesn't love cracking open one of these after a delicious Chinese meal, right? But did you know these crispy, crunchy treats have a history dating back to 19th century China? These little guys are made with a simple but totally delicious combo of flour, vanilla, sugar, and a touch of sesame seed oil. But here's the best part. Nestled inside each cookie is a little slip of paper with a wise saying or maybe even a glimpse into your future. Believe it or not, fortune cookies as we know them actually started their journey in the United States. Chinese immigrants brought their love for this treat with them in the early 1900s, and they've been a smash hit ever since. Whether you prefer them small and round or big and rectangular, there's no denying the magic of a fortune cookie. It's like a little surprise in every bite. Next up is a dessert that's been a beloved classic for centuries, and it's making a huge comeback: soy milk pudding. This silky smooth treat is like a warm hug on a chilly evening or a refreshing pick-me-up on a warm day. Soybeans are the star of the show here, blended with water and your choice of milk or creamy coconut milk. A touch of sugar and a dash of vanilla extract add that perfect level of sweetness. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even stir in some gelatin for an extra layer of jiggle. Speaking of extra, let's talk toppings. I love adding a sprinkle of black sesame seeds for a nutty crunch. Or you can go full-on chocolate lover with a spoonful of cocoa powder. Yum! Whether you prefer it warm and comforting or chilled and refreshing, soy milk pudding is a delicious and healthy way to satisfy your sweet tooth. Hey nummies! Today we're diving into the delightful world of almond jelly, a Chinese dessert that's as fun to say as it is to eat. This jiggly treat has been around for centuries, and there's a reason why it's stood the test of time. What makes almond jelly so special? Well, it all starts with those sweet apricot kernels, also known as southern almonds. Don't worry, they're not like the almonds we usually snack on. These kernels get soaked until they're nice and soft, then they're blended with sugar, milk, and a touch of almond extract to create that signature wobbly texture. It's like a magic trick, seeing those little kernels transform into this smooth, refreshing dessert. You can enjoy almond jelly on its own, or get creative with toppings like fruit, crushed nuts, or even a drizzle of honey. And the best part? Almond jelly is surprisingly easy to make at home. So grab your ingredients and let's get jiggly with this classic Chinese dessert. Next up on our Chinese dessert adventure, we're taking a bite out of egg tarts. These little guys are like sunshine in pastry form. Seriously, one bite and you'll be smiling from ear to ear. Egg tarts start with a buttery, flaky crust that's just begging to be filled with something delicious. And that's where the star of the show comes in, the egg custard filling. We're talking about a smooth, creamy mixture of eggs, sugar, milk, and sometimes even a touch of cream for extra richness. These tarts are baked until the crust is golden brown and the custard is set, creating that irresistible contrast of textures. You get the satisfying crunch of the pastry, then the melt-in-your-mouth creaminess of the custard. Whether you find them at a dim sum restaurant, a bakery, or even a street food stall, egg tarts are a must-try when you're craving a taste of Chinese dessert heaven. Get ready to have your minds blown, nummies, because today we're talking about fried milk. Yes, you heard that right, fried milk. This Cantonese dessert is proof that sometimes the most unexpected combinations can be totally amazing. So how do you fry milk, you ask? Well, it all starts with a creamy, custard-like filling that's made with, you guessed it, milk. This magical mixture gets chilled until it's firm, then it's coated in a crispy panko batter and deep-fried to golden perfection. The result? A dessert that's crunchy on the outside with a warm, gooey, melt-in-your-mouth center. It's like a sweet, creamy explosion of flavor. Fried milk is a popular dim sum dish, but it's also a beloved homemade treat that families and friends enjoy together. And once you taste it, you'll understand why this unique dessert has been satisfying sweet tooths for centuries. Hey everyone, it's time for our next traditional Chinese dessert, wife cake. Now, don't worry, you don't have to be married to enjoy this one. The name actually comes from a really sweet legend that I just have to share with you. The story goes that a long time ago, there was a devoted wife who wanted to bake a special cake to show her husband how much she loved him. She used winter melon, a symbol of good health and longevity, and coconut, representing togetherness, to create a truly unique filling. The pastry itself is just as special. It's made with layers and layers of thin, flaky dough, which symbolize the many happy years the couple would spend together. And guess what? The cake was a huge success. The husband was so touched by his wife's gesture that he shared the cake with everyone, and that's how the wife cake became a beloved symbol of love and devotion in Chinese culture. So sweet, right? Get ready to roll up your sleeves because we're making sesame seed dessert balls. These little guys are like mini parties in your mouth, with a crispy sesame coating and a sweet, gooey filling. They're also known as jian dui in Cantonese or jima chu in Mandarin, and trust me, they're seriously addictive. Now, the base of these balls is made from glutinous rice flour, which gives them this amazing, chewy texture. Then comes the fun part, the filling. You can get super creative here, but some popular choices include red bean paste, lotus seed paste, or even black sesame paste. Once you've filled those little balls of joy, it's time for their sesame seed bath. Rolling them in sesame seeds not only adds a lovely nutty flavor, but also gives them that irresistible crunch. And finally, they take a dip in some hot oil until they're golden brown and puffed up to perfection. Seriously guys, these sesame seed dessert balls are the perfect combination of crispy, chewy, and sweet. And I guarantee you won't be able to stop at just one. Calling all nut lovers. It's time to dive into the wonderful world of almond cookies, a traditional Chinese dessert that's as delicious as it is beautiful. These cookies are known for their delicate crumbly texture and that irresistible almond flavor that just melts in your mouth. Making almond cookies is like embarking on a baking adventure. It all starts with creamy butter and sugar, beaten together until light and fluffy. Then we'll add in the star of the show, almond flour. This magical ingredient gives the cookies their signature nutty flavor and that melt-in-your-mouth texture. Of course, no almond cookie would be complete without a hint of almond extract, just to really enhance that almondy goodness. And for an extra touch of elegance, we can even press a whole almond on top of each cookie before baking. These cookies are absolutely perfect with a cup of tea or coffee, and they make a wonderful treat for any occasion. So go ahead, grab a cookie or two, and savor the simple yet elegant flavors of this classic Chinese dessert. Hey everyone, it's Jana, and welcome back to my sweet journey through 12 traditional Chinese desserts. Today, we're going to explore something a bit different, yet incredibly exciting. Today, we're diving into a dessert that's a little less traditional and a little more me. It's a fusion of flavors that brings together the best of both worlds. It's chocolatey, it's got a hint of spice, and it's surprisingly delicious. Imagine the rich, velvety texture of chocolate combined with the aromatic and complex notes of Chinese five-spice. Get ready for some chocolate Chinese five-spice cake. This cake is not just a treat for your taste buds, but also a delightful surprise for anyone who tries it. This cake is like a delicious history lesson all in one bite. Each ingredient tells a story, blending together to create something truly unique. You've got the rich, comforting flavor of chocolate that we all know and love, which serves as the perfect base for this dessert. But then bam, you're hit with the warmth and complexity of Chinese five-spice. This blend of spices adds an unexpected twist that elevates the cake to a whole new level. It's unexpected, it's exciting, and it's what makes this cake so special. The combination of familiar and exotic flavors creates a culinary experience that's hard to forget. The five-spice blend typically includes cinnamon, which adds a sweet and woody note, cloves, which bring a warm, slightly bitter flavor, fennel seeds for a hint of licorice, star anise for a sweet and spicy kick, and Sichuan peppercorns for a numbing, tingling sensation, each bringing its own unique flavor to the party. Together, they create a symphony of tastes that dance on your palate. Don't let the spice part scare you off, though. It's not about overwhelming heat. It's about adding depth and aroma to the dessert. It's not about heat. It's about depth and aroma. Think of it as a way to enhance the chocolate, making it even more irresistible. Think of it like adding a secret ingredient that will make everyone wonder, what is that amazing flavor? It's the kind of dessert that leaves a lasting impression. And the best part is, this cake is surprisingly easy to make. You don't need any fancy equipment or hard-to-find ingredients. Just a few simple ingredients like flour, eggs, sugar, and of course chocolate and 5-spice powder, a little bit of mixing, and some baking magic. And you'll have a dessert that's not only delicious, but also a conversation starter. And you'll have a dessert that's sure to impress. Whether you're making it for a special occasion or just because, this cake is bound to be a hit. Trust me, this chocolate Chinese 5-spice cake will have you saying, wow, that's a delicious collision of cultures. So, let's get baking and create something truly memorable. Next up on our delicious adventure, we're trying a dessert that's not just delicious, but also brings a whole lot of good fortune with it. Chinese fortune cake, also known as Fa Gao. Now, this cake is traditionally enjoyed during Lunar New Year celebrations, and let me tell you, it's the perfect way to start the year off right. The name Fa Gao actually translates to prosperity cake, so you know each bite is filled with good luck and good vibes. These little cakes are steamed to fluffy perfection, giving them a texture that's light, airy, and just melts in your mouth. And the flavor? Well, it's subtly sweet, with a hint of vanilla and a touch of nuttiness from the sesame seeds sprinkled on top. But the real magic of fortune cake lies in its symbolism. The cakes are often split open at the top, which represents opening up to a year of prosperity and good fortune. So not only are you indulging in a delicious treat, but you're also inviting all sorts of good things into your life. Hey everyone, it's Jana and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have something truly special for you. Today we're traveling to China to explore the wonderful world of walnut cookies. These delightful treats are a hidden gem in Chinese cuisine. These aren't your average cookies, guys. They're packed with history and flavor. They've been a staple in Chinese cuisine for centuries, and once you take a bite, you'll totally understand why. Imagine generations of families enjoying these cookies together. So, what makes these cookies so special? It's not just their taste, but also their cultural significance. Well, it all starts with the star ingredient walnuts. These nuts are not only delicious, but also packed with nutrients. The nutty flavor of walnuts combined with the sweetness of sugar and the heartiness of flour creates this amazing flavor combo that's both familiar and exciting. It's a perfect balance of textures and tastes. It's like a warm hug in cookie form. Each bite brings comfort and joy. Now picture this. You're taking a bite of a walnut cookie, and it's perfectly crunchy on the outside. The texture is just right. Then you taste that sweet, nutty flavor that just melts in your mouth. It's an experience you won't forget. These cookies are seriously addictive, and they're perfect for any occasion. Whether it's a festive celebration or a simple tea time, they fit right in. Enjoy them with a cup of tea, coffee, or even a cold glass of milk. They pair wonderfully with any beverage. And the best part? Walnut cookies are surprisingly easy to make at home. You don't need to be a professional baker to get them just right. You can find tons of recipes online, and I promise you, the smell of these baking in your oven will make your whole house smell incredible. It's an aroma that brings everyone to the kitchen. So what are you waiting for? Grab your ingredients and let's get baking. Trust me, you won't regret it. Hey, sweet tooths! It's Jana, and today we're diving into a super unique Chinese dessert. Mung bean cake. This isn't your typical cake with frosting and sprinkles. It's a traditional delicacy, especially popular in the summertime, and it's known for its refreshing, slightly sweet and nutty flavor. The magic starts with mung beans, which are soaked overnight to get them super soft. Then, they're blended with ingredients like butter, vegetable oil, and a pinch of salt to create this smooth, almost pudding-like texture. It's seriously so good. In some parts of Vietnam, they make a version called Bon Dao Zan that's extra delicate and crumbly. Yum! Imagine taking a bite of this cake on a hot summer day. It's cool and refreshing with a subtle sweetness that's not overpowering at all. The nutty flavor of the mung beans shines through, and it's just the perfect treat to satisfy your sweet cravings without feeling heavy. Mung bean cake is traditionally enjoyed as a refreshing snack, but it can also be enjoyed as a dessert after a meal. It's one of those treats that's perfect for any time of day, and it's sure to become a new favorite. Whether you're sharing it with family at a gathering or enjoying a quiet moment alone, mung bean cake brings a touch of tradition and a burst of flavor to your summer. The ingredients are simple, but the result is a dessert that's both elegant and comforting. It's a testament to how traditional recipes can bring joy and refreshment. Pair it with a cup of tea, and you've got a delightful treat that can be enjoyed any time of the day. Trust me, once you try it, you'll be hooked. And there you have it, baking buddies. We've explored 12 amazing traditional Chinese desserts, from the iconic fortune cookies to the refreshing mung bean cake. I hope this journey inspired you to try something new and discover the incredible world of Chinese sweets. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more delicious adventures. And be sure to let me know in the comments down below which Chinese dessert you're most excited to try. I'm dying to know. Until next time, happy baking!